Hello, everybody. My name is Kim, and I am currently a master's student with Georgia State University. I am a social work master's student, and I am an intern with our Student Victim Assistance Department. And what that means is I have the opportunity to work alongside other community partners. And one of those community partners, I happen to meet somebody that I will let introduce themselves, but I met somebody that I'm very excited to introduce you to. So before I get ahead of myself, I will allow them to introduce themselves to you. So please take it away. Please introduce yourself. Let us know who you are and who you are with.
Okay, well, hello everyone. My name is Heather Brooks. So glad to join you all today. I currently am the Director of Victim Services with the Gwinnett County Solicitor General's Office.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. Fun fact, Heather and I actually met during my bachelor's internship. So
Yes.
it was during my undergrad internship that Heather and I met, and we had an opportunity to get together during a very chilly morning at 6 a.m. in the month of, I think it was October. And the Gwinnett County Solicitor's Office hosted an inaugural 5K. So that was a lot of fun to be a part of. So yeah, just a little bit
We
of
had a good
history.
time.
Yes, it was a great time. So we're going to get to know Heather and what she does with the solicitor's office. But before we do that, just a couple of fun facts. I don't know if you're going to be ready for this, Heather, but just a couple questions.
Okay.
Just a couple quick questions. Would you say if you had a chance to choose between a salty snack or a sweet snack, which one would you choose?
Okay, I'm definitely going with the sweet snack
Okay.
because I am addicted to sugar. If you talk to my family, they would say cake, cookie, pie. I'm a cake, cookie, pie girl. That's what they call me because I love all things cake, cookies, or pies. And I would say definitely sweet.
Okay. I think I would agree with that myself too.
Mm.
Are you more, if you took a week-long vacation, would you be headed to the mountains or to the beach?
I'm at the beach with my feet up, basking in the sun, and just having a great time,
I would agree.
enjoying some good music and listening to the water and just the calming.
hmm
Yes.
I would agree with that as well.
Mhm.
And this one might be a crowd deal breaker, if we can say that.
Okay.
Are you more of a cat person or a dog person?
Okay. So no judgment, everybody who's listening. I'm neither. I do not have pets. I
Okay.
didn't grow up with pets. So I probably would just say neither. I could maybe we had fish. There we go. My
Okay.
pet would be a fish. My children have had the little Siamese fighting fish. And so that's about as far as I'll go.
That is fair. That is fair.
Mhm.
And that's probably a safer bet too. Less cleanup, just
Yes.
stick with the fish. That's
Feed them a few times and that's it.
that's it. Yeah, that's a safe one.
In January of 2023, our new Solicitor General, Lisa Marie Bristol, took office, and I joined her administration at that time. So our office currently handles all misdemeanor crimes, code enforcement to include animal welfare, and then traffic offenses. So that's what our office handles as far as the cases. I currently oversee a group of 9 victim advocates. And we have advocates that are assigned. We have one advocate that's assigned to our jail division. So what that means is once an arrest is made, that advocate will then connect with the victim to provide support and advocacy for them right after the arrest is made and the offender's in custody. We also have 7 state court advocates. These advocates each are assigned to a division that handles all the cases that are assigned to the courtroom. So if a case comes in, it's assigned to one of our 7 state court judges. That advocate is assigned to a division that handles all of the cases assigned to that courtroom. We also have a bilingual advocate who handles our animal welfare cases, along with she does a lot of our Spanish interpreting for our Spanish-speaking victims. So that's kind of in a nutshell what our program is. Overall, the goal of the Victim Witness program really is just to provide support and advocacy for victims of crime in Gwinnett County.
Okay. So what would you say you are most passionate about within that scope of work that you are responsible for on a daily basis?
I would say, so I have been working in victim services for over 20 years in different capacities. I've worked in Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I've worked at various district attorneys' offices. I've worked in child welfare with DFACS. So I've kind of seen the gamut of things in my career. And the one thing that I think I'm most passionate about is just helping victims who have gone through trauma get to the other side of that, right? I've really seen over the years how trauma impacts individuals. And I feel honored, number one, to be an advocate, to be able to support them through that journey of navigating the legal system. Because a lot of times, most victims don't really know what the legal system is about. This is the first time they've been victimized. Now they have to go through this process of understanding what these hearings are and the legal terminology and things like that. So I think, the role of the advocate to me is what I'm most passionate about. It's something that I've been doing for a very long time. I've seen how the work that we do with victims can get them on a journey of healing after the trauma that they've experienced. And I've seen our role being a place where we educate them about their rights. And I think that that's what makes a difference, is in educating the victim and empowering them so that then they can kind of be on a path to healing.
Now, within my role as an intern, a victim advocate intern, and your role as a professional advocate, I do see the parallels in which we align with our departments.
Yes.
But I'm curious, in your opinion, how our teams as community partners, how we intersect, and how that partnership formed, and the benefit and the intentionality in your opinion and your view on how that collaboration began and the importance of that between Georgia State and the Gwinnett County Solicitor's Office.
Okay. Yeah, well, I definitely think that we definitely we do intersect. Our office, the Solicitor General's office, serves all victims whose crime occurred in Gwinnett County. So with that being said, there might be a time where an individual is victimized in Gwinnett County, but they could be a student at Georgia State University at the same time. And so we partner with student victim assistance so that we can make sure that if someone is victimized and they happen to be a student, then I am going to make sure that I am referring that student to you all for services to make sure that they're aware of your program. If you all come across a student who was a victim in Gwinnett County, then you all make sure that they know, oh, there's services available through the Victim Witness Program in the Solicitor General's office. So I think we intersect in a way of we both serve these victims and we both make sure that they have the support they need.
Because our organizations are so intentional about collaborating, in your opinion, why is that collaboration between our organizations so important?
Well, yes, I definitely agree. Collaboration is the key. I have always believed in community partnership. I think because it allows organizations to work together to serve the victim's needs. As an individual, they can present with varied different needs. They might need services outside of just being a victim of crime. So I think it's important as a provider, a victim service provider, to be aware of what are the other services available through the other organizations that I can then refer my victim to outside of just the services that we offer within our organization. So I think that that's important to know the resources available.
So if I'm understanding correctly, if a student is victimized in Gwinnett County, the crime must be reported in that county. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
But they can report to our offices, our student victim assistance offices, and then we can then refer them to your office to help report that crime. Is that correct?
Well, so the way it works is when a crime occurs and the police are called, once an arrest is made, that's when our first interaction happens with the victim. So once an arrest is made, the victim advocate with our jail team that I kind of shared with you earlier will reach out to that victim and offer support. It just may be that this victim was in Gwinnett County for some reason and was victimized, and they're a student. And so at that point, we would then, if we're aware that, oh, they're a student at Georgia State University, we would then say, oh, make sure you connect with student victim assistance. There are services on campus that can assist you. And then vice versa, if you all become aware of a victim and you know that they were victimized in Gwinnett, then you all will refer them over to us to make sure that they're aware of our services as well.
All right, Heather, if anybody wanted to get a hold of the office, is there a phone number, website, or email that you may be able to direct us to?
Sure. Yes. If you are a victim of crime and need assistance, or if you know someone who's a victim of crime and need assistance, our mainline number to our office is 770-822-8300. If you would like to send an email, our general email is solicitor-general@gwinnettcounty.com. And if you'd like to learn more information about our office, you can go to gwinnettcounty.com, and then under departments, just click on the solicitor's office, and then you can learn a little bit more about the work we're doing.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Before we wrap up, I would love to know, since you have been in this profession, I believe you stated for over 20 years, I would love to know if you have any piece of advice for students that may be interested in pursuing this line of work, pursuing advocacy, social work, any type of social justice related work. If you have any advice for students that are coming up in this field, if you wouldn't mind sharing that with them, and even for me.
The one thing I will say is, I have a background in psychology. My undergrad degree is in psychology and my master's is in social work. And so when I first started in the field, I tried varied jobs. Like I have done residential treatment. I have done DFACs. I've done rape crisis centers. I really made it a mission to try and really expose myself to the different things that we can do in the field of social work and psychology so that I could determine the population that I really wanted to work with, or the population I was really passionate about. And so I would encourage you as a student to get out there, do internships. If they're not paid, it's okay. You're being paid with experience. But try and get out there and get as much experience as you can, because there's there's so many opportunities that we have in the field of social work and psychology and social services in general, that there's so many opportunities for us to work in the field. So I would say just get out there, see what jobs you like, see what population you really want to work with, and then figure out where your passion lies. And then that's where your kind of career path can start.
I love that. Thank you so much. I definitely will take that to heart as well as I prepare to graduate. So thank you for your expertise. Thank you for your words, your knowledge, just everything that you have to offer. And I'm really excited that I get to learn from you for the rest of this semester and the upcoming semester. And I know that our paths will cross again. And I'm just really grateful for the time that you spent with us today. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. I enjoyed spending time with you. Again, if there's anything that we can do as we continue to collaborate, just let me know.
Thank you so much.
Okay.